Welcome, everyone who is going to either see this right now live or is going to catch the replay. Just wanted to tell you guys that if you're new, welcome to the channel. This is Do More Life. This is a channel where we try to teach people how to do more life and excel at everything that they do. Hi, Jennifer. Um, I wanted to talk a little bit about dealing with illnesses in Thailand because I have come down with what I'm pretty sure is either a major sinus infection or the flu. Um, I don't know which one. Hey, pal. Yeah, I'm definitely under the weather, but hey, Ross, and you have a ranch on, by the way, which is good. And oh, hey, Natalie. Um, Tell her I said hello for sure. I I thought I would talk. Hey, Steve, what's up, man? Steve, my friend. I'm getting there a little bit, little bit by little bit. I know it sounds bad, but I'm getting in there. Air bustling. Hello to you. Um, Really, what I want to tell you guys is kind of the process I've been through in dealing with this illness, so that you could learn from it. Um, All right, Jeff, I'll check that out, man. You should have heard me yesterday. I could barely talk, Steve. But what I did was started coming down with this cold and stuff. And see, over here in Thailand, um, I know a lot of people would argue this point that you can't buy antibiotics over the counter in the Philippines. But that's one thing I love about Thailand is that you can buy antibiotics, and you can also buy cough suppressants and decongestants and that kind of thing. Um, and you don't need a prescription for it. So I pretty much know what a real sinus infection feels like because I have them all the time. Yeah, Ross, today was horrible teaching. I mean, I just basically sat there. I wrote on the board, guys, I can't talk. I kind of whispered to them what to do and gave them an assignment in the book, and that was it. I can't go to bed right now at this very minute. I got about, I don't know, an hour before I could probably just kind of conk out a little bit. Um, and I probably should have gotten a flu shot this year just in case this is the flu. Yes, Steve, they are great over here. They really are. And the pharmacies, if you go to like reputable pharmacies like Watson's or um, what's the other one? What's that? Boots and Watson's. If you go to those, they really take care of you. So, lucky for me, in the area I live, there's a lot of pharmacies. Well, not a lot, but there's a few pharmacies around here, and I go and I explain my symptoms to them, and I say, "Look, I need something for my sinuses, and I need something for my like allergies because I think part of this is allergies too." So I got the equivalent of Benadryl, and he gave me some tablets for the runny nose and stuff. Um, E17 were good for me. Don't know what that means, brother. Sorry, man. Good morning, New York, Frank. Good to see you, sir. Um, but I got the tablets for the to dry up my sinuses basically because it was just flowing. And he gave me some amoxicillin to take, and I told him I was like, "Look, I'm not big on taking antibiotics because we all know that antibiotics, taking too much of them, is not a good thing." But considering that I had a very low grade fever, I took my own temperature, and it was 99.5. Which is just a little bit of low grade, but I didn't want to take any chances because I had that fever that told me that I had some kind of infection in my body. So, um, I think that's what it's called, Ross. I think that's what it is. It's the Thai version of Benadryl, and it really helps. But it also, and coming from me, this is big. It also makes me very drowsy, and most medications don't make me drowsy. Hey, Ari Experience, how you doing, bud? Let me throw you a wrench over there, man. Just in case this thing goes on a little bit longer than it should. Um, we're talking about me being sick and how I've dealt with it. Um, so what I did was basically 2 days in a row, I went to the pharmacy and I got the same thing. I got the sinus stuff and I got the Benadryl equivalent. And I've been chugging on that, and I've been taking they give me amoxicillin, so I've been taking that. Ross says I take 3 hours before bed, and I have hard time waking up 6 to 8 hours later. Wow, I wish I had that problem. New York says I don't just do flu shots anymore for the last 15 years. Knock on wood. You know what, buddy? I didn't do flu shots for the longest time, and I didn't this year because I always believed that the flu is constantly changing, and they're never going to get it exactly right. So why put something in you that could hurt you? Yeah, staying hydrated is what I'm doing, Ross. I'm actually this is the orange stuff with the hydrated powder in it. So this is the stuff that really keeps me hydrated, and I've been drinking that pretty much nonstop all the time. Yeah, it is great stuff, and it's kind of nursed me back to health a little bit. But the stomach pain, and then on top of that, the headache. When I got a headache, I got scared, and I'll tell you why. I know a guy that had dengue fever, and he said the first sign that he had dengue fever was he felt like his head was going to explode. And then he said, then the nausea and vomiting and all that stuff came on after that, and I was like, not good. So when I got the headache, I got a little nervous. And the good thing about me is I have a AIS. Ain't it AIS? AIS? No, that's cell coverage. Ross, what kind of insurance do I have? Tell them again. I forgot. But I have full coverage medical insurance. AIA, that's it. I have full coverage medical insurance, and I could have gone to a private hospital and been fully taken care of, no questions asked. But trying to avoid, Jay, you're right in many aspects. I agree that flu shots don't work. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I've seen people that it does, some people that it does not. It doesn't do anything for. So, is it better to take it? No. Is it better to take it? Yeah. Who knows, really? There's Zap. Zap says make sure you drink a ton, and when you can drink any more water, drink some more water. Yeah, I'm definitely going to Zap. Definitely. The reason I did this live stream, by the way, is because I'm um I can't go to sleep right now, and I've got like an hour before my body is going to wind down enough to go to sleep. Um, this is actually kind of therapeutic for me to talk to you guys about this stuff because it's also informative to you. I mean, you need to know if you come over here on vacation, you get off the plane, you're sick. Good news. You can go to the pharmacy, Google your symptoms, and try to find out what it is. And they say, oh, you don't Google your symptoms, find out what it is. Guys, do you know how sophisticated the internet is now? Go to WebMD and Google your symptoms, and then go to a doctor and see what the doctor tells you. 9 times out of 10, they're probably going to give you the same answer. The only difference is the internet's going to scare you with a whole bunch of what ifs. It could be this, could be that, could be this, could be that. That's been my experience. Ross says, after right on point. Yeah, he is. Our experience says flu shots give you the flu bug, so potentially you are immune to it when it comes around. I say, hell no. You know what, man? I'm one of those. I just put the thumbnail up there about the flu shots to get people's attention for the medical stuff. Because Benadryl will drive me up too, Ross. That's true. I try not to. I didn't go down and buy another bottle of it today because I bought 2 bottles of it 2 days in a row. They're little bottles, little bitty bottles, not anything big. And I tried not to take it quite as much today, but I wish I would have, because I feel like it would have helped me gotten that much further ahead in my process of getting better. Because I had plans this weekend. I was going to do exploratory things this weekend and take you guys with me, but unfortunately, I'm going to rest this weekend. And because I have some of the best friends in the world here in Thailand, some of that exploratory stuff is going to be taken care of for me, and I love them to death, all of them. All you guys that just created last month, that created the monetization that the channel received last month. I just want to like bleed my heart out to you and say that I thank you so much for it, and I don't know what else to say, but here's the bottom scoop, because I'm not going to go a long time, guys. The bottom scoop is this: if you have an illness frequently, like if you get sinus infections all the time, right? Steve says you got to rest and get straight. Absolutely, Steve. That's why I'm staying here this weekend. I'm going to be here this weekend, and I'm going to stay home and I'm going to rest and relax. And you know, uh, one of my buddies was kind enough to bring me a fire stick from America, and I'm going to be watching. Hopefully, I get to see some football. That'd be nice. But I could have took my insurance card and I could have went to the hospital and had them probably put, they could have hydrated me instantly, um, and all that stuff, and probably shot me up with an antibiotic, and I would have probably been fine. But uh, the medications that I got totaled 150 baht, which is what is that, like $3 and $5 or something. So it wasn't bad. Zap says, I don't know if they have Pedialyte here, but it's crazy. Dude, if they have Pedialyte, I would definitely be drinking that. I've never seen it here, but you are absolutely right on the money. Raider season starts tomorrow. I hear you, Steve. Um, Oh, you can find Pedialyte at Watson's, Ross? That's very interesting, because I have some really good stuff that's very, very, very similar to Pedialyte, but I've never found anything to beat Pedialyte in terms of how good it is and how well it is for you. So, anyway, moral of the story is, if you get sick often, or if you have sinus infections and that kind of thing, and that's what, like, you have the same symptoms over and over, and you're pretty sure that's what you got, it never hurts to be able to just walk down to the pharmacy and get some meds for it. If you're experiencing different symptoms, or different kind of your processes are starting to change, or the symptoms are becoming worse, or that kind of thing, then definitely take yourself to a doctor, by all means, because you don't want to get really, really sick over here, especially if you don't have insurance. That's not a good idea at all. Um, but for my sake, and thanks to Ross, um, hooking me up with a very good AIA agent, I had the full coverage all the way around, accidental and full medical. Our experience says, what I hate about the flu is cold 1 minute and sweating 30 minutes later, and the blocked nose. That's what I was going through this morning, brother. And it was that cold 1 minute and sweating the next 30. I was going through that. That's the only reason I mentioned the flu. If it's a flu, there's nothing you can do but treat the symptoms, because the flu is a virus. So you can't kill it. But if it's an infection, antibiotics will. Steve says, took me a week to get an appointment with my doctor. Oh my goodness, that's not good. Ross says, and translator, don't forget about your translator. Yeah, it's always good to have a translator. Fortunately for me, not too far away from where I actually live, the pharmacist speaks excellent English. And there's like 8 pharmacies on this road that are like little hole in the wall pharmacies, and they all speak English. So I've been just super fortunate. Well, I don't know. Let me take that back. I don't know that all 8 of them speak English, but I know that at least 4 of them speak English, because I've had to go there before. Les says the flu shot is dead version of the virus, only covers 2 or 3 strains of the most common virus, and is not 100% effective. So yes, you can still get the flu. I agree, 100%, Les. I agree with you, 100%. Ross says, here, just show up at Bangkok Hospital and they take you right in, no appointment needed. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And with the insurance I got, I could probably do that. Although, just to be on the safe side, I would probably go to the private hospital, like the one between the public and Bangkok, like the private hospital, just to make sure that everything was covered. in there. Actually, I wouldn't need. Actually, I probably could go to Bangkok Hospital because unless they were going to admit me overnight. All your experience says if you did the cold sweat thing, usually it means you're coming out the other side already. That's true. That's true. And I believe it or not, guys, as bad as I sound today, I sound so much better than I did yesterday. I don't feel any better, but I sound better. Ross says not emergency room visit either. You can. All right, Ross, explain everything you just said because I don't know what you mean by not emergency room visit either, and you can. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'll wait on your response and then we'll get ready to shut this thing down because I'm finally starting to get a little sleepy. I came home and took a shower and I thought, well, might as well post a little content today and talk to you guys for a minute. Ross says you can walk into a hospital and they have two sides, one for emergency and one for doctor's requests. Oh, so don't go to the emergency room, go to the doctor's request. Is that what you're saying? Zap says Bangkok Hospital is amazing. Never been to a better and more caring hospital in my life. That includes more caring, or excuse, that includes the USA and Europe. Cannot say enough good things about Bangkok Hospital. I've heard a lot of that. Our experience says flu is going around Thailand at the moment. I've heard that. A lot of people I know have it. Yeah, there's been a lot of people out of work at the office that have had the flu. Um, Ross says correct. They rock. Okay, so going to and ask for the doctor. I got you, buddy. Appreciate you clearing that up too. That's a good thing. So anyway, don't want to make this too long, guys. Little one here at house is also sick like you. Oh man, I hate that one. Little one, not Natalie, right? You talking about the other? You talking about the little one. Well, I hope they feel better for sure, and I hope I feel better. My plan this weekend is to relax, and my plan for the remainder of the time is to work on what little bit of content I have put out, and I might be able to get out of the house like on a Saturday afternoon or something if my energy's back and do a little walk and talk for you. I might even go crazy and do something like a 2 or 3 hour live stream or something. I don't know. We'll definitely have a live stream Saturday morning, as always. So we'll see what happens, guys. But let me just read these final comments. Our experience says you need to sleep. Then you feel better if you're already through with the cold flu. Yeah, I'm going to sleep, and like as soon as I shut this thing down, tag and title it, I'm done. Steve said, "Get well soon, brother." Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna do my best. For everybody that came out today and watched this live stream, I just want to say thank you. And if you're watching on the replay, thanks for listening. And Do More Life is all about life, period. It doesn't the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's what we're all about. Our experience as hot shower steam will unblock your nose. That's also true. Problem is, the place I live in only has hot water just whenever I feel like it. Johnny says, going through this myself, called the hospital. They made an appointment for me in 3 weeks. Said if I couldn't wait, go to emergency room. What? Here in they said that here in Thailand? That's weird. Ross says, are you experienced? That is one great way to get unblocked until you turn on the AC. Yeah, that's true. It's very, very true. I can't believe somebody told you to wait 3 weeks here in Thailand for a for a cold or something like that. That's crazy. Matthew says, just watch some football, JC. That should solve the whole problem. Yeah, I need to hook up with my boy and get him to put my NFL pass on there. Have to see if I can do that. Go Pack. Oh, you a Wolfpack fan? I'm a Tar Heel fan, man. It's all right, though. Nobody's perfect. It's all good. Anyway, guys, love you guys. Thank you for being a part of the Do More Life family. Go over to Teespring. Check out some of the merchandise I got over there if you're interested in it. And that was in Portland, Oregon, Johnny. I understand. And I'm going to be coming out. Maybe what I'll do this weekend is like work on some Do More Life family T-shirts and try my best to find a graphic designer that'll put me a Do More Life logo on a hat, because I really believe I could sell some DoMoreLife hats, and I think that would be great for the channel and good for the brand. Jeff says, feel better heading out, being patchy in 3 weeks. All right, Jeff, you have safe travels, buddy. And thank you for stopping by, man. Mr. Bandrunk says, how do you deal with your mental illnesses? The only mental illness I'm aware of is I'm Jeremy. We obviously know that you're a troll, so for that reason, that you just absolutely get like gone forever. Yeah, mental illness. I like that. Make sure you watch, comment, thumbs up on all videos. Are you experiences? Thank you for posting the link, man. Appreciate it, dude. And yeah, guys, that's it. Well, we only had one troll for the whole show, so good for us. Way to go. Way to go, guys. All right, everybody take care. Love you, mean it. I'll talk to you on the next one. See you guys.